Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be chatting about 3 ways you can journal this Sunday to get rid of those Sunday scaries, to prepare yourself for the week, to get rid of the doubt and the anxiety of being able to tackle your goals, whatever they are, in health and weight loss, in your career, in your job, in your relationships, whatever it is. Let's set ourselves up for absolute success. And if you are new here, guys, welcome so much. This video, I'm going to be sharing a lot of mindset tricks that I used to lose 65 pounds in just about 8 months and drastically improve my mindset so that I believed in my goal and got there as quick as I possibly could. And now I've been maintaining that weight loss for over 3 years now. So everything I teach on here is heavily mindset focused, because if you're stuck right now, that's the reason why. So why not start with Sunday? Let's create a really positive week moving forward. And again, if you're watching this and it's not Sunday, do these any day of the week where you need a little mindset refresh, or just you want to prepave your week or your next couple of days so that your mindset feels super calm, less anxious, and less stressed. And anyone who's desiring more support on their journey with mindset and weight loss, definitely check down below. I have links to my coaching programs and I've got something for everyone. And if you ever have questions, hit me up on Instagram. But let's start with journaling method number 1. This I like to call pre-paving. And this is a way where you can set forth your intentions for how you want something in your week to go. So look at your week coming up. And is there anything going on where you are stressed out about it? Is there a test coming up? Is there a performance review at your job? Do you have an important meeting? Is there a doctor's appointment? Whatever this event is, this will work for this exercise. And you guys, this could be big or small. This could be you going for another promotion. This could be you meeting with a new mom group or a new friend at like a coffee shop and you're just nervous about it. Like, it doesn't matter what it is. Prepave it to make your mindset feel super calm about going into the week and going into the event itself. So you can do this visualizing or journaling. I recommend both. I recommend a combination of both, because again, you're going to be tackling it from all angles and it's just going to calm our nervous system down that much faster. So the first thing you can do is look into the event. What is it? Get yourself knowing what that is. If it's a meeting, you know, if you're journaling this, write this down. What is the event? And then the second thing is, if the event went perfectly, and no consequences would happen from that. Like, anything can happen. If it went perfectly, no one's gonna be mad, nothing. This is all just you feeling really calm about the situation. If it went perfectly, how would it go? So if you're journaling, write this out. Write how the day goes. How are you feeling? How are people interacting with you? How do you feel afterwards? What's the vibration? What's the energy like? Step by step by step, how did it all go? And then, if you're visualizing this, do that same thing in your mind. See it, feel it, embrace it. If it went perfectly, what does that look like in your mind's eye? Let your mindset be okay with seeing the event go the way that you would like it to go. Take back your control over the scenario. Best case scenario, the whole thing. We always do worst case scenario. Why do we do this? We're so human. Don't do that this time. Instead of saying, oh, what if this happens? Say, oh, well, what if this happens? What if the better thing happens? What if it does go perfectly? What does that look like? And when we do an exercise like this, you're basically telling your mindset what to expect. So when you spiral in a positive way and you say, ooh, best case scenario, your mindset then goes into an event expecting that, which in turn can alter and change your reality when you go through these events, because you're expecting something good. Therefore, you see and experience better situations, better meetings, better doctor's appointments, better everything. But again, we have to prepave before the moment comes. Take back your control over every single situation and prepave it before it happens. And if you're loving this exercise, and even the 2 that I'm gonna talk about in just a second, and you're wanting more of this and you're like, ooh, this is what my mindset needs, this is what I really want, definitely consider joining one of my mentorship programs. I've got a group and I have a one-to-one private mentorship just specifically for this. It helps reprogram your mindset so that you're in more alignment of what your goals really are. And these are the changes that matter. You know, you can change your diet, you can go keto, but if you can't stick to it, what's the point? And the reason you can't stick to it is because of your mindset. So these exercises are very just like, these are the ones that I want you to have right now, but we can go so much deeper in one of my mentorships. If that's something you're interested in, hit me up on Instagram, or you can always comment below or book a call with the link in the description box. Before we go on to the next 2 journaling methods, I wanted to talk about today's video sponsor, Element. You guys, I've been drinking Element every day for literally over a year, and it has drastically improved so many things in my life. I feel so good when my electrolytes are replenished and I'm hydrated. It is night and day. I don't have that afternoon brain fog. I feel nice and clear and focused. I also don't get any weird muscle cramps or Charlie horses in the middle of the night. Even though I was drinking a lot of water, my electrolytes were not being replenished. So I drink 1 packet every single day, and honestly, guys, I've never felt better, especially with weight training. So it doesn't really matter if you're really a hardcore athlete or if you're just a busy mom like me, trying to get our workouts in, trying to get our 10K steps. We all need to replenish our electrolytes. So the science-backed electrolyte ratio is definitely what sets Element apart from others. I love it because you're getting sodium, potassium, and magnesium all in the perfect ratio in every single packet. And Element just announced the release of sparkling cans. I'm obsessed with these, you guys. It has the same science-backed electrolyte ratio, but it's in a pre-mixed can for you to take. Every single flavor is absolutely delicious. This is the watermelon salt. It's only 5 calories and 1 carb. This is perfection for replenishing your electrolytes on the go. Anyone who uses my code gets a free Element sample pack. So there's gonna be 8 of their most popular powders in here for you to try. You can get this deal if you're an existing customer or if you're brand new. It doesn't matter. So use my code every single time you order from Element. All you have to do is go to drinkelement.com/heart. So that's drinklmnt.com/heart, HART. Get your free sample pack and get hydrated. Thanks to Element for sponsoring today's video. Okay, so journaling method number 2. This one is really good to do anytime you need to reset your mindset into knowing that you are on track. This is something I tell my clients almost every single day, is that no matter what, you are always making forward progress. You're always moving forward. If you're being diligent about your health right now and you're making changes, even if you think they're the smallest, littlest changes ever, you are making forward progress. If you're doing more than you were doing a month ago, you're making forward progress. However, our mindset plays a lot of tricks on us. Our mindset will deviate back to traditional diet culture and say things to us like, oh, this isn't happening fast enough, or I want it really bad, but I don't believe I can have it, or I really want weight loss, but I don't see any results and I'm trying so hard. Our mindset will do that. It will go back to what is familiar, even if you're trying to kind of break the ceiling, so to speak, of dieting and your limits. So some people are really able to lose the first 10 pounds so simply. And then after that, they're like, oh, weight loss is hard. I can lose 10 pounds, but after that, it's hard. Or some people get to the 50-pound mark and then they gain it back. They can't maintain their weight loss. No matter where you fall in there, it's because of your mindset. Your mindset is holding you back. Your mindset has beliefs that are probably so buried in your subconscious that we need to bring them out and we need to clear them out of here. So one way to start the process of doing that is to focus on one thing this week. So if it's Sunday, say, okay, this week I'm focusing on one singular thing, and that is it. So map out your 7-day goal. What would you like to accomplish in these next 7 days? Map that out. Let that be written down in your day planner, in your phone, so that it is a goal that you have written down, and that is it. It is set in stone. And get as specific as you possibly can. Just to say, I want weight loss isn't good enough. Get clear. How much weight? How many inches? You know, how much water do you want to drink? How many days do you want to drink your electrolytes and make a habit out of that? You know, whatever the thing is, pick one thing and get really specific about what your goal is for the next 7 days. Here's the key. As you write down that goal, what comes to mind? Are you positive about it? Like, hell yeah, let's go, let's do this? Or are you like, yeah, I want that, but I don't know if I can achieve it? It's gonna fork. You're gonna know right away as soon as you write it down how you feel about it. And if it feels heavy, if it feels like too much, then it is. So dial it back. If you're saying, I'm gonna drink my electrolytes 7 days this week, but you know that it's a new habit that you're trying to implement and you know like, oh, I don't know if I can do all 7 days, do it for 3 days. And then surprise yourself when you actually do it for 5. Surpass your goal. Set easy goals that you can achieve. That is the one way we can trick our mindset into believing about what we're doing. Because if we think we want weight loss, but then we also think at the same time, but I don't want weight loss for whatever reason, our mindset doesn't know which way to go, so it kind of stays stuck. And we feel stuck and we get super frustrated because we want weight loss, but we don't really want weight loss. So if we're thinking about trying to be consistent with our habits, it's important to give yourself some permission to not be perfect, right? And I have a video coming out really soon about consistency that you're definitely gonna wanna see, so definitely make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Consistency is so much more important than being perfect. Any day of the week, in any category of your life, it doesn't really matter. So focus on being consistent. How can you be consistent this week with this one thing that you're trying to implement? And if it feels like too much what you're asking of yourself, dial it back. Whatever you need to do to crush this goal this week is what you need to do. That's the limit you need to set. You have to get your mindset to be calm with every decision that you make. If you go into something already backpedaling with your mindset and thinking, I don't know if I can do it, you shouldn't start because you're going to fail. And I say that with the utmost love from the bottom of my heart. We need to do things for our mindset that makes it feel super, super, super calm, and we need to work up to our goals. It's not all or nothing anymore. Your mom's diet culture, throw it out the window. This is the way to do it. So then for this second journaling method, what you're gonna do next is look at tomorrow. How can you accomplish drinking one of these tomorrow? Does that mean putting one in the fridge next to your leftovers so you grab it when you're going to the office? Does that mean setting a timer on your phone for 2 p.m. so that you grab it and drink it? What does that mean? Implement it and make it really easy to crush the goal. Stay on top of it. We don't want to go to bed at night saying, oh, I forgot my electrolytes today. No, make a plan so that tomorrow you can crush your goal. And then tomorrow night, do the same thing for the next day. Make it so that you can crush your goal as best as you can and make it easy to crush your goal. Make it so that you really want to do the thing. That's another trick for your mindset. We have to make our mindset realize that we want to do the thing. It's not just, oh, I gotta do this to be healthy. No, I want to do this. Get excited. The emotion going into things and the feeling is just as important as our mindset going into it as well. So it's what we think and what we say and how we feel about it. And that's where the real difference is. And that's why this journey for your weight loss journey gets to be different, or this week gets to be different, whatever your goals are. These journaling prompts. All right, so number 3, this one is really my favorite, and I practice this one a lot. My sister just reminded me of this one the other day, and I'm like, you're so right. How many times do we literally finish our day, finish our week, finish our weekend, you know, whatever, we do this all the time, again, because we're human, and we judge ourselves. I didn't get anything done. I had all this stuff I had to do, and I got nothing done. What is going on? I'm a mess. However, you actually got a lot done. You did a lot. You were really, really busy. I know sometimes this world is spinning faster, I swear. It is spinning so fast. We are going a mile a minute every day. We are expected to be so many different characters in this game called life. I know for me, it's like I'm a business owner, I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a sister, I'm a friend, I'm a daughter, you know, I'm a cousin, I'm a teacher, I'm like all these different things, right? I'm a coach. It's crazy. It really is. I could probably go on and on. I'm just like, they're popping into my head. Literally, there's so many different roles that we play, and it can get really easy nowadays to get down on ourselves for not being perfect and not getting it all done. And I think we need to start giving ourselves permission to celebrating the wins instead of getting down on ourselves for the things we didn't accomplish. And how do you do that? Again, this is all mindset, guys. We need to shift our mindset to be more positive. If you can shift your mindset to be 51% more positive, you will win at this game called life. And Rhonda Byrne says it best in The Power, this book. This is one of my favorite books. This is what started it all for me like 20 years ago when I first started self-help work and just learning about the law of attraction and everything. I highly recommend that book. I used to have it on CDs that I would play in my car on the way to a job that I hated. And now I'm sitting here living my dream life. So it's possible for you too. This book is amazing. But she literally says, tip the scales, 51% positive, and you will change your life. However, most of us, we default to a negative mindset. It's just what we do. It's what we've been doing. It's what other people do. It's what we see on the news. It's what we see. We complain and gossip. We don't celebrate and, you know, say how much we're grateful for things. It's just not what we do. Focus on being more positive. Focus on the positive things that we were able to accomplish. So what you're going to do on Sunday or any day you want to reset, list out all of the things that you've accomplished. That could be all the things you accomplished that day. That could be all of the things you accomplished that week, the last 2 days, the last month, the last year, whatever feels good to you. And you can make lists that you constantly add to. I mean, if you're trying to get a lot of things done, make that list. I make lists all over the place because when I cross things off and then I see that I'm crossing things off, it makes me feel so accomplished. But then the biggest thing, especially with stuff around the house and even my YouTube stuff and stuff in my business, I make lists for everything because when I cross things off, it makes me want to cross more things off. And when I'm just kind of like la-di-da around the house and then I'm like, oh yeah, I wanted to put away that laundry. Oh yeah, I wanted to wash the towels. So then I go and grab the towels and throw them in. Like it makes you want to do the next thing and it keeps me on track to keep me busy and keep me moving around. And if you're trying to get more movement and more steps, this only will help you, which is great. It like does double duty. So write down the list of things that you've accomplished. Be super, super proud of every single thing on that list and realize that if we don't celebrate our wins, no one's gonna celebrate for us. Like we have to celebrate our own wins. Every one of you watching this video right now should be celebrating at least 5 wins for today. And it doesn't matter if they're big or small, because they're all the same. They're all huge. They're all things that are worthy of celebrating. And this is a really great activity to do at night if you're feeling overwhelmed. So if you're feeling overwhelmed and stressed and you're saying like, oh my gosh, I got nothing done today. I wanted to do all of these things and I only did these. Only focus on the things that you actually accomplished and write them down. Make a list. I don't care how long the list is. Make it a mile long, make it 3 things. Celebrate and then go through each one of those things and say, wow, I accomplished that. I'm proud of myself. I did a good job. And then go to the next thing. I'm proud of myself. I accomplished this. I'm so proud. I did a really good job. This is awesome. And go to the next thing. Say the same thing. Put a little bit of focus, 10 seconds for each one, and really focus on celebrating the wins. Anything that didn't work out, anything that wasn't perfect today, ignore it. Add it to tomorrow's to-do list. It's not a big deal. And that's how we can start tipping the scales to be more positive, more of the time, to change our life experience. Between pre-paving in the first exercise and like really getting clear on how you want your life to go, how you want specific little segments of your life to go, so important. Focusing on something that you can actually prove that you can move the needle and prove you can stay consistent with something. Then the second one is so good. And it helps break down what you're trying to do into smaller, littler steps. And then listing all of your accomplishments and wins, you will be surprised, I promise, about how many wins you are celebrating. So let me know down in the comments, which exercise are you doing first? If you did one of these exercises, come back and comment what you thought. And I will see you guys really soon with my next video. Mindset and weight loss coaching is all linked in the description box. This is the work that changes your life. This is the mindset work that changes your life. I will forever be screaming it from the rooftops. But until my next video, hope you guys have a great day and I'll see you soon. Bye.